When we think of deadly predators, our minds often conjure images of powerful beasts. Lions and sharks immediately come to mind, symbols of raw power and lethal efficiency. These are the apex predators we respect and fear, creatures that inspire awe and fear, dominating their ecosystems with tooth and claw. We see them as the ultimate hunters. But the deadliest animal on Earth is neither large nor loud, nor does it possess immense physical strength. It slips by unnoticed, a master of disguise and deception in its approach, living in our homes and cities, sharing our spaces, often without us even realizing it's there. Its presence dismissed as a mere nuisance, an irritating buzz in the night, easily swatted away and forgotten. Yet this tiny hunter has claimed more human lives than all wars combined, a staggering and sobering thought. Its impact is a slow, relentless tide of sickness and death, a constant undercurrent in the story of humanity, shaping civilizations and altering history, influencing the rise and fall of empires through the diseases it carries. Its power lies not in brute strength or physical dominance, but in sheer numbers and stealth, an invisible army waging a silent war. It is a master of adaptation, constantly evolving to overcome obstacles and thrive in ever-changing environments. Perfectly evolved to exploit its chosen prey, a hunter refined by millennia of natural selection. Us, we are the target. This is the story of the planet's most dangerous and successful hunter, a creature of immense impact. A creature you've certainly encountered, likely more times than you can even remember. Perhaps even just last night as you slept soundly in your bed. The silent killer is closer than you think, the mosquito. The mosquito, Spanish for little fly, a name that belies its true impact on the world. These tiny creatures, often dismissed as mere pests, hold a far more sinister title. The mosquito is, statistically, the world's deadliest animal, a title earned not through brute force but through insidious means. It seems absurd, almost comical, that such a fragile insect, with its delicate wings and seemingly harmless buzz, could wield such power, holding sway over human health and history. Yet, its delicate frame, a marvel of natural engineering, is in reality a highly efficient delivery system for death and disease, a flying syringe carrying microscopic threats. Only the female bites, driven by an instinctual need, seeking blood not for her own sustenance, but to nourish her developing eggs, ensuring the continuation of her deadly lineage. She's a sophisticated hunter, employing a range of sensory tools, drawn by our breath, the carbon dioxide we exhale with every breath, body heat, the subtle warmth radiating from our skin and scent, the unique chemical cocktail that makes each of us a target. Her landing is nearly imperceptible, a silent approach that often goes unnoticed. Her bite surgical, a precise and calculated incision. The mosquito's proboscis is a complex tool, a marvel of biological engineering, piercing skin, with a precision that rivals the finest needle, and searching for blood, navigating the intricate network of capillaries beneath our skin. As she feeds, engorging herself with our lifeblood, she injects saliva containing anticoagulants, preventing the blood from clotting and ensuring a smooth flow. This tiny exchange, seemingly insignificant, is the key to her deadly success, the mechanism by which she spreads disease and devastation. The mosquito's bite is not just an annoyance, a fleeting itch or a red bump. It's a potential gateway for disease, a conduit for some of the world's most debilitating and deadly pathogens. In her quest to reproduce, driven by an ancient and powerful imperative, she becomes humanity's most dangerous adversary, a tiny foe with a devastating impact. The mosquito itself doesn't kill, it's the pathogens in its saliva that do. Malaria caused by the Plasmodium parasite is the most notorious, attacking the liver and blood cells, causing fever, chills, and sometimes death. Other species spread dengue, Zika, and chikungunya viruses that can cause severe illness, birth defects, and chronic pain. The mosquito is a perfect biological syringe, injecting disease directly into our bloodstream. Its ability to fly allows it to spread these pathogens rapidly across continents. For millennia, this tiny insect has been a silent, global distributor of deadly diseases. The true threat is invisible, riding on the wings of a mosquito. Mosquito-borne diseases kill over 1 million people every year, mostly children under 5. The burden falls hardest on tropical regions, where poverty and climate create ideal breeding grounds. These diseases trap communities in cycles of illness and poverty, crippling economies and families. Real lives are shattered, a farmer too weak to work, a child in intensive care, a community living in fear. Climate change is expanding the mosquitoes' range, bringing new threats to previously safe regions. Even temperate countries are now at risk as mosquitoes spread northward. The silent hunter's reach is growing, making this a truly global problem. Recognizing the mosquito, a creature so small, yet so impactful. As the world's deadliest animal, a title earned through the diseases it carries and spreads. This understanding changes how we approach global health, forcing us to confront complex challenges. The fight against it requires science, innovative research, and a deep understanding of its biology. It also demands robust public health initiatives and proactive community action, empowering individuals to protect themselves and their neighbors. Simple tools like bed nets and life-saving vaccines are crucial weapons in this ongoing war. We must also focus on eliminating standing water, depriving mosquitoes of their breeding grounds. There's no single solution. A silver bullet doesn't exist in this scenario. It's a battle fought on many fronts, requiring a coordinated and multifaceted approach. Our actions, the choices we make every day, including rapid urbanization, widespread deforestation, and the escalating effects of climate change, can inadvertently make the problem even worse, expanding mosquito habitats and breeding seasons. The mosquito exposes global health inequalities, a stark reminder of the disparities that exist in access to healthcare and resources. For some, a bite is a mere nuisance, an itchy annoyance quickly forgotten. For others, particularly in vulnerable communities, it's a potential death sentence, a gateway to debilitating diseases. It challenges us to act locally and think globally, recognizing that our individual actions have far-reaching consequences. This requires investing in science and public health, prioritizing research and prevention efforts. The greatest dangers don't always roar. They don't always announce themselves with fanfare. Sometimes they arrive on delicate wings, silently spreading disease and suffering. The silent hunter demands our attention, a constant vigilance against a persistent threat. It requires ingenuity, innovative solutions, and above all, compassion for those most at risk.